ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was in Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's gonna be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3. 1, 2, 3. All for one! Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon, the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Good evening and welcome to this 2K presentation of the EYBL Showcase. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo, and we've got a pair of loaded all-star rosters representing the best club basketball players from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League.
And if you've seen these kids play before, you know exactly how talented they are. We're watching the future of basketball on the court today.
And when it comes to the top talent, Drake, names like Ice McCall and MP jump right out at you.
Those two are some of the more well-known names on the list, but you can look up and down these rosters right here. Any of these kids could be stars. EYBL is the consensus top league, but there is talent on both of these rosters.
Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
Out there for the Nike EYBL All-Stars, Joey Johnson and Tyson Ice McCall run the show. Bryant Cologne and Drew Robinson look to make things happen out on the wings. And Al Prachumsky lurks in the paint. And looking at the starting lineup for the WCBL All-Stars, it's Devontae Mills and MP in the backcourt. The 3-and-D specialist Drexel Carrington joins Brandon Harris at the forward position, with Miles Thunder Stone holding things down at center. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor. It's sure going to be fun to watch them show off here tonight.
And MP gets it to go. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world, and this game is a great reminder of just that. Oh, talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that three?
McCall covered by MP. Prachumsky with the screen. Wide open look. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
There's no let-up in McCall's game. He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And here's MP on the outside. And the West hits it again from deep.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Prachumsky outside. McCall up top. Johnson. No good there with the triple. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall, currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
Now here's Cologne. It's good.
And McCall, he's so poised and close. You can't allow him to get comfortable like this.
The West All-Stars leading this one. Carrington outside. Mills past MP. And another three for the WCBL.
He is cooking something spicy from downtown. How many more threes can he hit today?
He's like an astronaut finding space out there, and he's in rhythm.
Now here's McCall. He has 6. Robinson screen. Here's Johnson. This one for 3 hits the trifecta. And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor. Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. 8-point game. Cologne on the outside. Returns it to McCall. Prachumsky with the screen. Shot clock at 6. McCall's shot off the mark. Some clock management right here. This is where you get a 2-for-1.
Every opportunity counts. Oh man, guys, they are doing some damage from downtown.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What's shooting?
Now here's Johnson. Prachumsky with the screen. McCall. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
Now Mills. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
They're off to a scorching start offensively.
They've taken this game by the reins and are running out to an early lead.
And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now MP, and another 3 for the WCBL.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Cologne on the outside. Back to Johnson. Kicks it to McCall. And now Perchumsey. Now here's Cologne. Outside, it's Johnson. McCall from long range. Rebounded by Stone. Mills with the look. Good. Carrington gets the assist. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Now here's McCall. He's got 8 in this one. Cologne can't hit. Stone with the ball. Working on Perchumsey. And it's Carrington missing the look.
He fired with confidence from deep. Just couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, but you love that shooter's attitude. Shoot it when he can.
Back to Johnson. Swings it to McCall. Drains the triple.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Drake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time.
From deep, it's MP. And Robinson pulls it down. Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Down by 12. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
Carrington outside. For 3. Rebounded by Perchumsey. And so it's the EYBL with it. A nice shot by Cologne.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
MP outside.
2 minutes remaining.
Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now. Because you know he'll find you.
Now here's McCall. 13 points so far. Cologne for 3. Rebound goes to the WCBL. The biggest lead of the game was 15. Here's MP. Misses off the left iron.
Not sure what the game plan was going for that shot.
Yeah, you know, it might be a symptom of being a younger player. He got a little overexcited about that look.
Cologne. And there, the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket. Here's Mills. Takes a 3. And the West hits it again from deep.
What a first half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the court.
Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne. Back to Johnson. McCall, now covered by MP. Offensive rebound. And Perchumsey throws it down.
That was just sheer muscle on Perchumsey's part. He simply wanted that rebound more than anyone else.
And here's MP on the outside. Knocks down the triple.
And he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. So effective at this point.
Outside, it's Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. Cologne on the outside. And so that's the end of the first half. The West All-Stars lead. They lead by 13. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
Carrington for three. Pure from three-point range.
Carrington, like a good highlighter, gets into streaks from distance. He loves to set up from the outside. Right now, he's showing everyone what he can do.
Yep, that one goes.
Another good trip for him. He's going to take it on himself to get them back in this game.
From deep, it's MP. Petrucci pulls it in. Inside. Cologne can't hit. A one-on-one situation. Count that one.
He just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. Kicks it to Johnson. The three. Rebound goes to the WCBL. Right side, MP. Nice D from Tyson McCall. Fast break, here they come. There's the three. Cologne. McCall, good.
The thing about McCall, he's so active. You have to account for him every moment he's on the floor.
So it's the West now. They lead by 14. Passes to MP. No good from outside. Outside, it's Johnson. Outside, Robinson. Now here's McCall, covered by Mills. Fires from the wing. McCall's shot off the mark. From deep, it's MP. And Joey Johnson pulls it down.
This is a quarter I'm sure he'd rather forget.
Yeah, he needs to put this one behind him and move on. Also, make some fresh adjustments.
Now here's McCall. 15 points in the game.
A confident player who steps up in the biggest moments. Any coach would love to have McCall on their team.
At the line for the EYBL All-Star.
Both fall at the line that time. Here's Mills. Outside Carrington. Past MP. Three-pointer. Connects it from downtown.
As we see more of Carrington, expect his playmaking to get better with experience.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. For Trumpsy, outside. Now here's McCall. And they waste no time getting those 3 points right back.
Answers right back with a three of his own.
We've got a shootout here. Long-range shooting on display.
And as accomplished as Miles Stone is on the court, you wouldn't guess that by meeting him. He's the most laid-back player you'll ever meet.
Yeah, it's funny. He's relentless out there in the post, backing guys down, dunking all over them with authority, and bringing the thunder. But talk to him off the court, and it's like Jekyll and Hyde. He's a very laid-back and chill kid.
Jonathan Lack.
And here's Robinson. Perchunsi with the screen. Johnson for three. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. And you look at the production of these two stars between MP and McCall, it's been all MP so far.
For all the hype we've heard about McCall's offensive ability, it's been MP putting on the show. He's come out of nowhere, and he's outshined one of the top recruits in his class.
Yeah, that's great athleticism by Cologne on the slam.
Passes to MP. On the wing, Carrington. MP gets the three ball to go.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Now here's Cologne. He's got 6.
Yeah, where to get that rock, man?
Mills with it. Past MP. 4-3. Drops it in from long range.
Well, Danny, it's pretty obvious what they discussed at halftime.
Everything offensively has been perimeter oriented.
Here's Perchumsey, covered now by Stone. Now Johnson. Here's Lack. Al Perchumsey on the wing with 4 to shoot. Here's Robinson, and there the EYBL All-Stars with another bucket.
Nice to see that short jumper game from Robinson. That's good offensive versatility.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Making a change here.
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And so it's the EYBL with it. It's a 14-point game. Robinson sets the screen. Here's McCall. And it's blocked by Harris.
Hey, this is the authoritative defense you want to see from Harris. Stopping the shot cold with a confident swat.
And here's MP on the outside. Knocks it down from distance.
You believe he's scored more than half the points? That's a major contribution right there.
Outside, Black. Cologne. Left side, McCall. And that one's good.
Driving in with the ball. And exiting with 2 more points. McCall is great at dishing, so some teams will sag off, but he's got so many ways to make you pay when you guess wrong.
And here's MP on the outside. And another 3 for the WCBL.
That right there is a good shooter. Can't let him get clean looks.
Now a timeout called by EYBL. MP really making a difference in this one.
Yeah, it's clear to me the purpose of this timeout is to lay down a firm strategy for defending the three-point shot.
Joey Jackson.
Here's Robinson. Outside, it's Johnson. Pass to Cologne.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Johnson. Back to Cologne. 5 on the clock. And here's McCall. Off the mark there with the 3. Carrington outside. MP. And a great assist by Carrington as that one falls.
He's got a lot of firepower right now. Man, what a half he's having.
McCall outside. Pass to Cologne. Lets it go from deep. Stone grabs the board. Now Mills. And here's MP on the outside. Nails it from 3.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see Snacks on the pregame table.
It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It is essential to put a stop to this run.
Now here's Perchumpsey. And it's slammed in by McCall.
Jason McCall.
Now here's Mills. Carrington outside. MP. And another 3 for the WCBL.
And this run was exactly what they needed to put the game away.
Yup. This is how to seal a win in style.
Outside, McCall. Pass to Cologne. McCall covered by MP. Fires the 3. And it's Tyson McCall with the triple.
That is some quick payback.
There is nothing more satisfying for a player than an immediate answer back with the 3-ball.
And MP gets it to go.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
McCall outside. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stun the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, you know, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Okay. But the matchup everyone was talking about heading into tonight was you versus Tyson Ice McCall. Not only did you win, you came with the MVP of tonight. Was that your goal coming into tonight?
No, but yeah. I mean, I always try to win and do my best, and tonight I had to go through Ice to do that, and y'all know how good he is. I definitely wanted to put on a show tonight. I knew if we'd won, I'd get a lot of attention. You know what? I wanted an MVP. I did. I thought I could do it, and I did it. So, yeah, power of positive thinking and all of that.
Well, congrats, MP. Thank you for your time.
I really appreciate it.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see
MP.
you. Good
Great
to see
game,
you.
man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. But we also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few dates, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right. Hey, what's good, Tyson? Hey, man, I've been meaning to ask you one last question. Like, why do they call you Ice? Is it because you freeze up in clutch situations? Because, I mean, you look shook out there.
Yeah. Congrats. Well, now you can watch me on TV and tell all the truckers at the diner you beat me once.
Ooh, nice sub. Hey, did you want some extra ham and mayonnaise mustard with that?
I would say I'll get you next time, but we're never going to play again. You don't have a future in this, NP.
Right. Come here. Yeah. Look at that scoreboard. I mean, your jaws must be, like, killing you, because I don't understand how you're talking right now.
Okay. I really hope you enjoy your shining moment.
Yeah.
But this is as good as it's going to get for you, NP.
Oh, but it's so good.
Okay.
That guy was so butthurt.
Okay. I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
That means... Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came to the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay. So I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay, all right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la gallega, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got a take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm gonna do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court, too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up. It'll make you a better player. Okay. Right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
I got him! I got him! Strong foul.
Here's today's weather report. Way to go, rain, and more rain. Go, help me out. Grab that board. Whose man is that? That's all you. Trifecta. Hey, who got him? Hey, look at top. Way to grab it. Help me out! Perimeter! Way to get him! How you gonna stop it? Sprinting! Go! Come on, bro. That was all you. Kick it out. Keep shooting. Julio, watch him.
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean that up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Don't... Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up, MP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. The key to dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again!
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Milaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Navarro?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Blake Zuniga here, pleased to bring you action from the SNCL. I'm joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi as we have Basket Madrid taking on FC Malaga.
The story here, Carlos Navarro, and how he'll match last season's incredible performance. Madrid knows what he's capable of, and they're going to use everything they've got to try to slow Navarro down.
So you figure Madrid will use several different defenders on Navarro, one of which might be newcomer MP.
I mean, talk about MP being dropped right into the heat of battle. But I tell you what, Madrid is excited about their young prospect and what he can provide. So I'm very interested to see how he holds up with this level of competition. Buckle up, guys. The star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to
Malaga. Just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Back to Gomes. Valverde outside. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Escudero. And Illich pulls it down. And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease, and really at all levels of the floor. He can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his. And tonight, the debut of MP here in Spain, coming over from the United States. He's trying to make a name for himself here in Europe.
And you can see that MP's game is a bit raw, but you can also see the potential he is oozing with. I'm curious to see how he plays this season.
Pass to Valverde. Navarro. Back to Valverde. Pulls it. Alvarez pulls it in. Basket Madrid trailing. Here's MP for three. That one doesn't go either for MP.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting him get that open.
Yeah, they got to tighten it up.
Back to Escudero.
And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And you look at how this Madrid team is put together. The pillars are Montoya and Nikolic.
And those two work well off each other with how they play. Still, Madrid will need one more player to step up if this team wants to make noise at the Euro Championships.
Pass to Navarro. Back to Valverde. Navarro, covered by MP. Here's Valverde.
To the middle.
Navarro. Some solid defense there from Delgado. And here's MP from the arc. In basket Madrid, another triple.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Here's Ferrer.
Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Outside Navarro. Valverde outside. Madrid with the rebound.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Well, you see the mobility right there from Delgado for his center. He moves well.
FC Malaga trailing. Outside Gomes.
To end the run.
Pass to Escudero. Here's Ferrer. Alvarez defending.
Gets a three-pointer to fall.
He is such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter two.
Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
MP outside.
There's the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Love how confident MP is rising up from there, knowing, damn it, he can do it today.
Pass to Serrano. Here's Salazar. Serrano.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Here's MP for three. In basket Madrid, another triple.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
And it seems like just about all his points are coming from downtown.
Out to the wing.
Galindo a screen. Pass to Serrano.
Shot clock at 2. And the three ball is good.
They sagged off him, and no hesitation on his part to rise up and bury the three.
And here's MP.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Hits the three-point bomb.
You have to admire how assertive MP is. Ready to shoot as soon as he gets it.
Pass to Salazar.
To the inside.
Munoz.
Power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of it.
That could be a catalyst for that.
That could get him going.
I think so. We've seen those kind of plays getting them going in the past.
MP outside.
The three is up.
Serrano with the rebound.
To the wing, right side.
Pass to Ferrer. Here's Serrano.
No good with the layup.
Basket Madrid leading.
Here's MP for three. Gets it to go from downtown.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Galindo. They double team Galindo. Salazar. Here's Serrano.
Fades away. No good, and he's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
MP outside. And Basket Madrid, another triple.
He's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Here's Serrano. Left side Galindo. Pass to Munoz. Here's Ferrer.
Clock at 6. Fires from deep.
Rebound by Rojas.
Boy, this quarter has been ugly for him.
And it's not showing signs of turning around anytime soon. His touch is all but gone.
They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
Here's Ferrer.
And it's rejected.
And it's out of bounds. Malaga able to retain possession here. And Madrid going with a different look.
Shot clock at 6.
They get the rebound. In the basket by Escudero.
Length has its benefits. Escudero saves a lot of possessions for Malaga on the offensive glass.
Now Aguilar.
He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the hardwood.
And that concludes the first half.
Basket Madrid ahead.
Leading by 14. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Malaga squad. It's the start of the second half.
And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
Lets the three fly. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, he's scored over half their points so far. An unbelievable contribution.
Malaga trailing here. And so far, the MVP hasn't been able to keep up with MP. What a great performance he's putting in for Madrid.
I wasn't sure what we would get out of MP today, but it's so encouraging to see him come out here and be this much of a difference maker for his team.
Valverde outside.
And he's good on the three ball.
Valverde said, watch this. Answering right back with a three of his own.
MP outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Aguilar.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A three-point battle starting to take shape here.
Outside Jones. Picked by Escudero. Back to Valverde.
Takes the three.
Madrid with the rebound.
At one point, they led by 16.
And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Madrid.
He's found a rhythm here in the third quarter, and you can sense his confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be falling.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And Ferrer gets it to go.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. A nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Now here's Here's Aguilar. And got hung up on the dunk. Not quite enough elevation there, I guess. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Basket Madrid ahead. Up 10. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. Here's Salazar. Pass for Ramirez. Here's Munoz. He's guarded by Montoya. Inside. Here's Navarro. And the dunk by Navarro.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
No question about it. He's hit everything he's looked at.
And just give him any bit of space, and it's automatic tonight.
Outside for Montoya. MP. It's good. The assist that time from Montoya.
And that was an absolute bomb. MP showing off how far he can go with his range.
Navarro, covered by MP. Left side Navarro. Up and in on the layup.
That's a nice drive there. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Out to the left wing. Pass to MP. From downtown, in Basket Madrid, another triple.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Shoots the three. Drops in the tray.
They are dialed in from three-point land here in the fourth.
Yeah, and that's just putting it mildly, Tim. I mean, they're putting a world of hurt on their opponents with the triple.
And there's no better time, Brian, to hit threes than in the fourth quarter.
Time called here, Basket Madrid. Here's Madrid now. The lead is 15. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Relentless inside effort from MP. He was committed to getting that to go.
Outside Gomes. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Castillo. No good from outside.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss that sort of look very often. Seeing his man separate Aguilar with some good vision.
Valverde with it. Castillo outside. And he's going for the alley-oop. Oh, Navarro slams it in.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
And here's MP from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
He came out of the locker room smoking. Great second half from him so far.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Valverde outside. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked. That's a three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. So both teams changing it up here.
A key cog of this FC Malaga team. Carlos Navarro, an elite 3-level scorer. Someone who gives opponents fits, a real star here in Europe.
And here's MP from the arc. In Basket Madrid, another triple.
It's been a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. He's in a groove. That tray of his has been deadly.
Pass to Serrano. Navarro. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The book on Navarro is pretty simple. This guy can score from anywhere on the floor, particularly inside.
Here's MP for three. Good on the triple.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
Shoots it.
And FC Malaga, another bucket. And here's Madrid now. Here's Rojas. That falls. Nice feed that time from MP.
This is what you have to realize about MP. He can get points anytime he wants, but he's also unselfish.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Can't argue with it. Just get the W. Get home.
The tray. No good.
Final whistle sounds, and that'll do it. Madrid comes in and gets the road win. A very strong showing from a team with high hopes this year.
And I like the game plan they had for Navarro. I mean, it worked out well. Never easy to go on the road against a team like Malaga. It was so much talent.
And for Madrid, you have to think that they liked what they saw from NP.
You can see why they believe in this kid. I mean, even though the reigning MVP was on the floor, he never got rattled. He played with confidence, he played with energy, and that helped spark Madrid into getting this road win.
And that's a wrap, everyone. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga saying thanks for watching.
Well, MP, bienvenidos, and what a way to start your Spanish journey with an impressive victory. Now that your first game is behind you, how do you feel about the level of talent you faced here tonight?
Muchas gracias. Everybody's skilled here, you know? Everybody's strong. If they can't blow by you, they'll bully you. A lot of them try to do both. Thankfully, my teammates are all really talented as well, and they were able to make the plays they had to, and we were able to come out with the win. I got a lot to learn still, but it's a good start.
Was there any added significance to the win for you coming in against the reigning MVP?
There's so many great players in this league. Honestly, Memo, Galindo, Herrera, it's an honor sharing the floor with any of them. But obviously, Navarro is the king of the mountain right now, and it feels good to knock him off for a day or two. But if we're going to keep winning, I'm sure I'll see him again, so I can't wait to get to that point, but I can't be coasting right now.
Thank you, MP.
You're welcome.